What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year. Today is December 31st, 2021, the last day of the year, the last trading day of the year, the last day that you'll be able to buy some Tesla in 2021. Hopefully, you had a fantastic year full of great memories. Hopefully, you hit all your goals. Hopefully you were invested in the market, which is up 30% this year. Unbelievable. Today, we are going to be talking about some Tesla. Kind of a quick overview of what we think is in the future for the Tesla chart. And if you are invested or plan on investing into Tesla, kind of what you can look for, perhaps what we think you can expect. So here we are looking at a Tesla chart over here on TradingView. This is just a daily chart as shown right here. Currently we are sitting at 1,069.26 cents for Tesla. It is 10:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it looks like you can call this a pullback to the 200-day, although we didn't quite make it. Looks like the bottom here was 886, and perhaps the 200-day was more around 773, give or take a couple dollars. Judging by the rally off this bottom here, it's probably safe to say that that would be a pullback to the 200-day. Although it is much better to see when it actually tags the 200-day, like over here, although it did ride it for a while before breaking out. For now, we're going to call that a 200-day pullback until this low here is undercut. So right now, we rallied up off that. Now we are above the 50-day, which is this green line here. And we're pulling back to it so far. We are finding support. Also some very healthy price action. We are also above the 21-day and obviously the 200-day. Both shown here, 21 days in blue and the 200 days down here in red. Something interesting, just a quick visual for your charts here, is you could throw up a little overhead trend line there, and you can see it has been finding resistance there 1, 2, 3 times. We think that if Tesla doesn't start to trend down here, that a break to the upside is perhaps not far away for Tesla. We would like to see a break above this trend line here before establishing a new position in Tesla. That is kind of our thoughts there. We aren't very far away from it now, although we are pulling back this morning. Kind of a mixed bag here. Probably be a pretty quiet day in the market. Probably a lot of traders and investors on vacation or not in the office. Although today the market's open, and the market is open on Wednesday because New Year's Day falls on a Saturday this year. So the markets are open. So that's something interesting to keep on your chart. Keep an eye on and see if Tesla is going to break out above this trend line. And if that happens, you could probably expect to see, looks like the high here was 1243.49. You should expect to see Tesla run again and put in some new highs there. Would not be surprised to see that happen. But right now we are bouncing our head off this overhead trend line, overhead resistance. If that does not happen, perhaps we will see Tesla trend back down here and either tag the 200-day, wherever that may happen over here, or allow the 200-day to catch up. One of those three scenarios will probably take place. You can see it over here, actually. You can call this a 200-day test. Went up, high or low, tried to rally and break out here. We didn't, and then we rolled back over. Met with the 200-day for a while before going for it again. So if that was to take place now, here is our 200-day test, our rally. We are above the averages. Assuming we fail, we'll head back down and tag the 200-day. Or if it's in the earlier stages, this would roll over, create a higher low, break out, fail, roll back down, 200-day tag, and then perhaps on its way. So we'll see what happens. But right now, we are keeping our eye on this trend line here before we open a position into Tesla. If you would like the entry and protective stops that we are using for Tesla, we will leave a link down below for our Patreon Tesla Trader trading group. You can see it right in here. Micro Futures Trader is our group. And yesterday we just added a Tesla Trader section. Before that, we only have trading signals for the micro, which are the smaller futures products, as well as the Bitcoin micro futures product. But now, those who want to trade Tesla with entry, exit signals, also short signals, protective stops, trailing stops, and so on, that is available here on Patreon, and we will leave a link in the video description. So for those of you who do not know, the Tesla stock has been split, but we can go to a weekly chart here. Let's remove this. And you can see Tesla has had one hell of a run. Following the 50-day really nice, as well as the 21-day on the weekly chart, we are pretty extended here from the 200-day. If the markets don't continue to trend higher and perhaps they go sideways into the 2022 year for a couple months, then this 200-day will catch up to where the price is or will be at if we do some consolidation here. So that is just a little bit of what we think on Tesla. We are going to wait for a little bit of some more price confirmation before we enter Tesla. As I mentioned, the pricing at which we enter and the stops we use are only listed on our Patreon trading group. If you are not a part of that, as I mentioned, you can just keep your eye on this. This is not exactly, you can find the top tick here and these top ticks of these two bars and draw this in a little bit more detail. But just as a rough visual here for the video, we are keeping an eye on this overhead trend line, descending trend line, resistance, call it what you will. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We do videos on cryptocurrencies, Tasty Works, trading platform. We do videos on Uphold, Ripple XRP, micro futures, different micro futures products, and a little bit of finance stuff mixed in there. Have a happy and safe and memorable New Year's. Stay safe and we will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody, and have a great trading day.